This video is brought to you by Squarespace. Need a website and don't know how to make one? Squarespace has your back. Yes, the Prixel printing obsession continues. And as you guys also become obsessed with the Prixel as well, I've been getting a lot of questions on how I create using the Prixel, so I thought I would create a video that's a little bit more in depth with my process. So let's get into it. This is what I'm thinking with this sketchbook spread. I thought it'd be really cute to have the left side as, well, I've been thinking about making frames with my Prixel and making like an inventory of what I'm working with, like the colors, the shapes, maybe even a little frame for the sketch. And then on this side, we're gonna create an art piece using the Prixel. Why am I explaining it when you can just watch the video and see what I'm doing? Okay, I wanna make a frame for my colors, and I'm just gonna stamp these colors as if they're an inventory. So let's see, I think it will be perfect to just use the size of the board. So let's see. The question is, how decorative do I want to go with the frame? Do I want to keep it simple? Do I want to do something cute with it? Oh, you know what I want to do? I think it would be cute to have words as well. This might seem goofy as a sketchbook spread, but I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be fun. Ooh, this should be interesting. I've never done a frame situation like this before. Let's snap it on, ink it up, and I am printing on a not flat surface, so we'll see how well this prints. Doo-doo! The text got a little goofy. However, it looks fine. And let's just stamp these colors in there. Boop, 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 boop. And there you go. We have our little inventory of colors that we're working with. Let's clean off our plate. Clean. Next, we should do an inventory of the shapes. Let's see how that goes. I think it would be cute to print the shapes in the same color that they are in the pieces. So I'm going to print the frames separately, but I want to match where I want to arrange our pieces. I demand to squeeze them all in one area. Let's try this again. Okay, I've got all of my shapes arranged how I want them, fit right into the square. We've created our frame. Let's snap on and get to printing. Let's go in this corner this time. Oh my gosh, I'm just realizing there's nowhere for these feet to land on, so this will be nice and awkward. Oh my goodness, okay. Ooh! I used the frame to create the ends of the letters with shape. I think it works well enough. Now with our shapes, I've actually been using the ones that came with the kit as mixing colors together. So I'm actually gonna just do all of these in one go, and we're gonna create a really awful gradient because let's be honest, some of these colors aren't gonna mix well together. Green and red? Nah. Okay, let's see how our four-way gradient works. Ha! Whoa, yeah, honestly, that actually looks really cool, and now I want to play around with even more gradients. It's funny what you can discover when you are simply making a catalog of what you have. I think with these two blocks, I want to do a sketch block so that I can sort of plan out what I want to do to turn into a stamp. And on this one, I'm going to do a test. Maybe I can do some test prints and figure out some object shapes. Let's just create some frames. So I've got more space down here that I want to fill with our sketch box. So I'm actually only gonna have to do one half of it at a time. We'll just ink it up, line it up. Boo-boo! Oh, I'm glad I know where to put my sketch now. And for the bottom of the frame, I will simply pop out the word sketch, fill the rest of this area with a border, adjust the sizing, ink it up, and print. You know, for printing on an uneven surface, this turned out pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and add our test frame on this side. I think we're gonna have to do two prints again, so let's go ahead and ink it up. Oh my gosh, okay, let's ignore the fact, okay, look. It's very hard when you're not printing on a flat surface. I goofed it pretty hard, but it's a sketchbook for a reason. Oh my goodness, oh no. No, no. I've seen worse, I've seen worse. Let's clean up our plate and complete our border carefully. Boop. Ha! Hey, that turned out pretty good. You know, if you just ignore this part. What are we gonna do here? I feel like we could do something cute right there. I feel like we need to put a little guy there. What sort of little guy can we put there? We'll give him a nice sturdy body, maybe a long neck. Oh, we should give him a tail too. The Prixel is so fun to just create silly little creatures. Let's give him a bigger mouth. Look at him. Okay, now he needs little stick legs because he's just a little guy. Oh, not me forgetting he's gonna be flipped. That's okay, it works out either way. 1, 2, 3. Oh goodness. Oh my gosh, that's our little guy. Now this is what I should have been doing, just filling up a whole sketchbook spread of nonsense little guys with the Prixel. Next time. Before we get into the actual art of the video, I want to give a huge thank you to the sponsor, Squarespace. Squarespace makes it easy for artists like me and you to make a website if you don't know how, and let me tell you, I don't know how. Easily launch your website and get discovered fast with integrated, optimized SEO tools so you show up more often to more people and grow the way you want. Create your own online store, whether you're selling physical, digital, or service products, and make checkout seamless with flexible payments. Accept credit cards, PayPal, and Apple Pay, offering customers the option to buy now and pay later with Afterpay and ClearPay. Pay. Head to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/KaseyGolden to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Thank you so much to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. The obsession with Prixel continues. I think it would be cute to sketch our sketch with red, blue, and green, not yellow because I mean, obviously. I want to be honest, there is something I've been kind of obsessed with sketching on, well, I say sketching, making with the Prixel lately, and that's naked people. Oh, this is already super goofy. I have not created a centaur of any sort, and I think it would be fun. What is this? I feel like all centaurs have abs. Is that true? Maybe, maybe not. Have I forgotten what a centaur is? Yes, centaurs have bodies. I just drew a horse with a human head. Oh, you guys. We are off to a rough, oh no, a rough start. I don't know. I gave him 3 legs. I'm losing it. Now, if the whole centaur thing doesn't work out, I've also been thinking about a raccoon for some reason. I don't know what's happening. I think I'm just like forgetting how to do art. Like what, who is this guy? To be fair, when it comes to the Prixel, you have to throw details out the window because you really have to rely on basic shapes and stylization. So I think that's why my sketches are just so goofy. Okay. A centaur. I think a centaur would be really fun. Maybe we can do like the first half and then the second half. Let's see what happens. Okay, I'll say it. I don't know why I even sketched that. I never do sketches for my Prixel art. So here we go. Let's make a sexy centaur guy. I say sexy, but I know I can't resist making it a really goofy guy. You know what? I can do hair afterwards. Let's plan to do hair after. We'll just keep that head, part of the head free. We need nipples right here. Oh gosh. Let's just make, oh man, you know what? Those are very close nipples. Hell yeah. These are definitely not abs, but they are now. I definitely need to think about what this centaur is doing with their hands, because I'm not sure what they're gonna do with their hands actually. I think their head needs to be taller now that I'm thinking about it. What do I want their nose to look like? What do centaur noses look like? It's a good question. It's a good question that I don't know the answer to, actually. It's almost like centaurs don't exist in the real world. I can do whatever I want. I almost feel like I need to give them pointy elf ears. Or not. I'm not really sure what I want to do. There's so many options. Like, should he be waving like, hello, it's me, Sandy the centaur, just hanging out over here, living my life as a centaur. Okay, I think this is kind of a goofy place to stop on our first print of our centaur man. Let's see how he looks. I'm not even gonna do a test. I think it's gonna be funny if we just go for it. Let's make his eyes a different color. That could be cool to make them blue or something. We're gonna focus, you know what, in the nipples. The nipples gotta be red, right? All right, centaur man. Good luck out there. We're all rooting for you. Oh, yes. Look at those abs. What's happening? I don't know. Here's a little life hack for you. If you are doing something like prints on a stamp, do it on tracing paper so that you can flip it over and work on it as if you are creating the next piece so that when you flip it, it'll be flipped. Does that make sense? I feel like I did not describe that well. Okay, here we go. Our next part of our centaur guy, we need his back legs. Here we go. This guy is gonna be lumpy and goofy looking for sure. Oh gosh, I'm actually quite excited to see how stupid it looks. Sometimes if your art turns out really stupid looking, it's great because then you get to laugh at it. I love laughing at my dumb art. Are you ready for how stupid this is gonna look? Oh, you know what? Actually, the exaggerated shapes kind of work in its favor. I'm actually kind of surprised at how not stupid it looks. I do wish I had this little divot on this other hoof, and I kind of wish this leg was a little thicker. It's kind of goofy how thin it is. Boys, never skip leg day. You know what I kind of want to do? I kind of want to give him green hair and a green tail. Then we can put red flowers in it. I think that would be fun. Very cute. How long do I make his tail? I kind of want to make it longer now that I'm thinking about it. Let's see. Super long to the point where it, hold on. Wow, look how long this mane is. We have taken advantage of the entire plate to create this beautiful mane. Okay, we're gonna start off with the yellow, then into our lighter green, into our darker green, and a little bit of blue just to get a dark color in there. All right, here we go. Oh my goodness, okay. I'm going to blame this horrendous gradient on the fact that I was printing on a not very even surface. The sketchbook was bending and bowing, so that's a little unfortunate. It is very pretty still. My lining up was awful, but it's still very fun. For reference, here is my tracing paper version on a flat surface. Again, I don't know what it is about my alignment, but the print was a lot better. That alignment is awful. What is wrong with me? All right, let's give him some beautiful flowing hair. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what's happening with this hair. It's gonna be very poofy, and very green and magical for sure. I think I'm gonna do the same thing. Yellow to green to greener and a little bit of blue. I feel like this is gonna be goofy, but here we go. Ah! Oh! My God, this guy has the most luscious hair I've ever seen. Next up, I think we should fill in the whole horse body with red fur. Fur? Does horse have fur or hair? I don't want to think about it. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're gonna have to do the back leg separately because of the way the pieces are, but I think this is about right. Let's just jump into it, shall we? Something about this doesn't seem right, but here we go. 3, 2, 1. Ha! Oh, again? I love how thin this leg is compared to that one. Aside from the fact that we're printing on a sketchbook, it's not bad. I've never done this before, but what if I just printed nipples by holding the piece? Oh my God. I'm gonna go ahead and give our little guy just like black eyes. I probably should have just went ahead and did it before. Oh gosh. He's so sad. He looks so sad. Oh, I kind of love him though. I mix a little bit of black with the red to create a shadowed back leg. So let's see how this goes. Wow, I think I'm just having major alignment issues with this being on a sketchbook, but that's kind of cool looking. I like it. Huh? Okay, I've seen worse. I've seen worse. Wait, I just realized, where did this come from? Oh no! I accidentally printed the foot on a wet ink and then, oh gosh. This is, you know what? It's a sketchbook. It's sloppy. Actually, you know what? I want to give little berries in our guy's hair. I'm just gonna do it by hand. Boop. Boop, boop. Interesting. Interesting. It's fast. It's easy. I'm not restricted by the grid. Look at me go! Look at me go! I kind of feel like he needs grass to stand on, so I made a little patch of grass. Let's see how this goes. I'm just going to make it just green so that it doesn't blend in too much to the hair. Okay, honestly, that's kind of cute. You know what I realized? I did no tests over here. Here, let's do a test real quick. We'll do a face. Okay, a smile. And rosy cheeks. There we go. There's our test. You guys, I was actually done filming. I'd done this whole outro thing. I was editing the video on my computer and I realized I didn't include the most important part, the text. I love adding text with the Prixel. We have all this room for text. Let's do it real quick. And also, I was really hating on myself about how messy this is, but it's really cute. I like the colors, I like the shapes, and I actually don't mind that it's messy. Guys, remember, when it's in your sketchbook, keep it loose and fun. Don't worry about it, don't stress it. Anyway, let's get on that text. We gotta just make him say hiya, because this is the stupidest thing ever, and he's so stupid. Let's do hiya. This is a dumb looking font, but I think I like it. Kind of big. Oh, you know what would be fun? Let's just make up a language. Forget hiya. I mean, hiya's pretty goofy. Let's just make up a language. Look, I'll just like put stuff down and it won't even look like anything. Or maybe it will, who knows? Okay, that's pretty cool. Let's keep going. Oh, we gotta do another gradient. You know we have to do another gradient. Let's do red to blue. Red to blue could be fun because then we get purple in between. Not that I like purple, but it could be fun. Don't get any ideas, you guys. Oh, dang it. We had quite a bow in the sketchbook. Oh gosh, can I remedy this? Oh no, it looked like such a good gradient. Okay, let's see if we can get that pressed in there. Oof. Oh, we fixed it. It's a little blurry, but I mean, ooh. Okay, centaur language, pop off. Okay, now we just need to make a speech bubble coming off of him. Oh, you're probably thinking, Kasey, when you flip it, yeah, I know I'm dumb. Oh boy. Okay, there we go. Now it's perfect. We'll just ink it up. Make sure that we get a nice flat press. And we are officially done. If you ever wondered what sketching with the Prixel looks like, this is definitely it. Compared to my usual way of working with the Prixel, it is much messier, but we had fun. It's silly. I was getting my brain working, thinking about the Prixel style. It's an interesting sketchbook spread, especially compared to all of the craziness in the sketchbook. This is gonna be a really interesting tour in the future when I'm done with it. We're getting pretty close. I can't wait to do a whole sketchbook spread full of little guys printed with a Prixel in the future. That being said, I hope you guys had fun in today's sketchbook spread video. Once again, a huge thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video, making this possible, and a huge thank you to you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.